Hey, what's up, guys? It's your girl, Drea, and I am back after a long time of debating on what type of videos that I need to put out for my channel and all that. So, this is just going to be my introduction back into the world of YouTube. So, what's up, y'all? It's your girl, Drea. AndreaBlu to be exact. AndreaBlu. Anyway, so today what I wanted to talk about is something that's been on my mind a lot, and I know it's on the minds of a lot of people my age who are, exiting college or in their senior year, and they just are just like, oh my gosh, what do I do with my life? Like, what's next? What do I do? Like, what's the next step? Okay, guys. You have a purpose. It's all about finding yourself. Your 20s, you're not supposed to have everything figured out in your 20s. That is like the number one thing that prevents people from being happy, people in their 20s. Like, everybody thinks you're supposed to just have it all together, and because you see, like, rappers that are our age, like Drake, he's in his 20s and he's making millions, and you see people like that and you're just like, oh my gosh, F my life. Like, girl, you don't have to have it all together. The 20s is about finding yourself. My story. I graduated, did the Disney College program because I was determined to be an actress. So right out of college, I moved to Orlando, Florida, and went to work for Disney in the entertainment department, thinking that it was in some way connected to the Disney Channel. After my internship, and after I found out it's really it's like two separate entities. Like, that's the Disney Channel, and I was working at the amusement park. Like, it's two different things. So after my program was over, I was a management trainee for a rental car company. Something that I know that I'm supposed to be in entertainment. Like, I know this for a fact. I've always said, I want to be an actress. I want to be an actress. Like, I've never changed that. And I've always told people that. I just want to act. I want to be an actress. And I went and normally, like, the only type of jobs, like, straight out of college, if you don't have job training, or if you don't have any type of experience with work, like, the only type of jobs you're going to get if you didn't have internships is sales. So I went and worked at a call center as a career specialist and education advisor. I hate sales. Oh my gosh. Like, girl, sales suck. Like, being in retail, I worked at Forever 21 in retail, and it sucked the soul out of me. It sucked everything. It sucked my life away. But, yeah. Sales is not where it's at. But, okay, so, back to your journey. Now, I decided, okay, I'm going to go take acting classes. And ended up not being able, I only took 1 month because they cost so much. I couldn't afford to pay for them. So I'm like replanning my life. Like, okay, I got to go back to school to study acting. The only reason I couldn't do it in school was because my mom wanted me to do, I was following everybody else's path but my own. You have to follow, you can't chase money. You can't be chasing money. You have to be chasing your dream. The money is going to come. You just need to find something that you're good at that you can make a profit at. That is the key. If you find something that you're good at and you love doing, you will never work a day in your life. I'm telling you. Like, I had fun working at amusement parks. Like, I worked at Universal Studios in Orlando, Florida, in the entertainment department there. And, like, I had fun. It was fun. But I know that's not what I wanted to do with the rest of my life. I know I wanted to act. So, I mean, but it did help that I was in a fun environment. So the days went by fast, you know? So like when you're doing something that you like doing, you can coast by and you can be happy. So I decided, okay, I'm going to go back to school. What is the best acting program I can go to? What are some conservatory programs? What can I do? So, of course, I applied to AndreaBlu. And guess what? I definitely got in. Definitely got in. I was so excited, you know, to see like actors that that we see on television. These are the Broadway actors. Like, I was so excited to see Trey Byers. Trey Byers is on Empire. I was so excited to see, what's her name? Bailey D. Young. She's on Faking It. Like, I watched that show. I was so excited to go to this school and be studying where, like, you know, really good actors study, you know? So I was on that path, got my acceptance letter. I was ready, you know? Dear Andrea, got my acceptance letter. I was ready to go, all set. And then they told me that I had a $22,000 out of pocket and I just couldn't afford that. So when I say my dreams were crushed, like, they were really crushed because I was so set on going to AMDA. I felt so good after that audition. Oh, man. Crushed my soul. I also applied to Columbia in Chicago. I got in there also. I was going to do their theater program. And then I ended up getting my award letter from Columbia. Really can't afford that either. So, it's like, girl, what do you do? Like, it's a catch-22. It's like, you have to know people. You have to, like, you really have to network and know people to get far in that industry. And it's like, okay, it's just like a regular job. They hire people who have a lot of experience that they know can deliver a good product. But when you're first starting out, you don't have that much experience. So, yeah. And it's like, okay, yeah, you can go do stuff that's not paid so you can get experience. But you still have to work to, you know, to like maintain a living, you know? So it's like, what do? Do you pay your rent, or do you go do this job that's unpaid that could possibly get you noticed by somebody that would hire you? Or do you go to work and pay your bills so you're not homeless? I feel like that is a problem that so many actors experience. Like, straight out of like people who live in small towns who want to go off to big cities to act and they're not known. It's kind of like it's a really big risk. You really need to either have money saved up before you go out there, or just have really, really, really good connections, because going to live in California, it's very, very expensive. Very expensive. And if you have to pay your own, if you have to pay bill, if you have to worry about bills and then worry about going to auditions, it's really tough. That's why so many people aren't getting to do the opportunities that they want to do, because they have to go pay bills, you know? It's really hard. That's really the situation that I was in Florida. I was actually, with a casting company, and they would always send me work, but I was always at work. So, and I had a full-time job. I wasn't like a waitress or anything. I had a full-time job because I had, full-time bills. So, it was really hard. So, I did not want to move from Florida, but I ended up having to move because, like, I wanted to pursue acting full-time and not have to worry about bills. So, of course, I came and moved in with my mother. And she loves it. She doesn't want me to leave. Even though I was so determined to, like, go to California and just study it full time. But it is the day before New Year's. And I'm really sitting and meditating, thinking to myself, you know what? Everything happens for a reason. I was put in this position for a reason. Everybody has that moment where it just clicks. Like, this is what I should be doing. These are the steps that I should take to get to where I want to go and to achieve what I want to achieve. So for me, this is my aha moment. YouTube. The internet is so valuable. You can market yourself and you can be seen by the entire world. I just don't know why people, like a lot of people who want to make it, haven't gravitated towards this. I think it's because of laziness. I think it's because of not believing in yourself. Like, everybody thinks, I'm never going to get as, like, everybody sees, like, Tyler Oakley, he's a YouTube sensation. It's worth millions. And I think people see that. Some people see that. Like, people just starting out see that and get intimidated and think, I'm never going to get that many people subscribe to me, liking my videos and following me and watching me. Like, why? Like, but you guys forget, he started out 8 years ago. And he was doing this because he loves this. Like, he was genuinely doing something that he loves. And now he's living his dreams. And I'm not, and the same thing can happen for you. I'm not saying that it's going to be necessarily through YouTube, but I think so many people don't follow their dreams because they're thinking that they just don't have any type of belief in themselves. That's the #1 dream killer, not having faith in yourself. You have to have faith and you have to believe that you can go far. If you don't believe in you, nobody else will. That is rule #1. If you don't believe in yourself, nobody else will. Trust me. Confidence is key. If you believe, you can achieve. Because I've achieved some things that I've achieved things that other people look at me and say, but she's from Decatur. How did she get that opportunity? I'm from Decatur, Illinois. Yes. Nobody's probably heard of it. It's 2 hours south of Chicago. When people think of Illinois, they automatically think of Chicago. And I know this from living in Florida. But yeah. So, this is my journey. This is going to be monologue Mondays, vlog Thursdays, and then beauty tip Tuesday or Wednesdays. I haven't decided. But yeah, I genuinely just love to act, and I just want to put videos out there for the world, and I want other people to, I want to see you guys' videos also. So, that was just an introduction to my new and improved channel. I hope you guys subscribe. And follow me on Instagram at Andrea, ANDREA _BLU.